I'm going to read from a historical document called the Kolbran Bible. Kolbran Bible scholars agree is at least 3,600 years old. It's the first 6 books that were penned by Egyptian academics following the Hebrew Exodus, where God rescues the Hebrew people. Then there were some who struggled harder, were more disciplined, because their forefathers had crossed that great dark void. Their desires were turned Godward, and they were called the children of God. Their country was undulating and forested. It was fertile, having many rivers and marshes. There were great mountains to the east and to the west and in the north, with a vast Shawnee plain. Then came the day when all things became still and apprehensive, for God caused a sign to appear in the heavens, so that men should know the earth would be afflicted. And the sign was a strange star. The star grew and waxed to a great brightness, and was awesome to behold. It put forth horns and sang, being unlike any ever appearing in the heavens above us. The star was not God, though it was directed by his design, and the people had not the wisdom to understand. Then God manifested himself in the heavens. His voice was the roll of thunders. He was clothed with smoke and fire. He carried lightnings in his hand, and his breath falling upon the earth brought forth brimstone and embers. His eye was a black void, and his mouth an abyss containing the winds of destruction. He encircled the whole of the heavens, bearing upon his back a black robe adorned with stars. The sun and the moon hid themselves in fear, and there was heavy darkness over the face of the earth. A fragment of the Dead Sea Scrolls revealed a chapter called the Destroyer. Men forgot the days of the Destroyer. Only the wise will know where it went, and that it will return at its appointed hour. It raged across the heavens in the days of wrath. This was its likeness. It was as a billowing cloud of smoke enwrapped in a ruddy glow, not distinguishable in joint or limb. Its mouth was an abyss from which came flame, smoke, and hot cinders. When ages pass, certain laws operate upon the stars in the heavens. Their ways change. There is movement and restlessness. They are no longer constant, and great light appears readily in the skies. When blood drops upon the earth, the destroyer will appear. The mountains will open up and belch forth fire and ashes. Trees will be destroyed and all living things engulfed. Waters will be swallowed up by the land, and the seas will boil. The heavens will burn brightly and redly. There will be a copper hue over the face of the land, followed by a day of darkness. A new moon will appear and break up and fall. The people will scatter in madness. They will hear the trumpet and the battle cry of the destroyer, and will seek refuge within dens in the earth. Terror will eat away their hearts. Their courage will flow from them like water from a broken pitcher. They will be eaten up in the flames of wrath and consumed by the breath of the destroyer. That it was in the days of heavenly wrath which have gone, and thus will it be in the days of doom when it comes again. The times of its coming are going and are known unto the wise. These are the signs and times which shall precede the destroyer's return. It also equates to Revelation 8, this planet X that's inbound. And the third angel sounded, and there fell a great star from heaven, burning as it were a lamp, and it fell upon the third part of the rivers, and upon the fountains of waters. And the name of the star is called Wormwood. And the third part of the waters became wormwood, and many men died of the waters because they were made bitter. All this sounds like all the previous text. The red in the sky, that's seemingly what that is a tail of red oxide. Massive, thousands of miles and miles and miles long with this system. It's a binary system that's come in. It comes in every few thousand years, but it's coming back. I've seen it. I can put up, I'll show you pictures of that, my experience with that. Dr. Claudia Albers, PhD, knew that Planet X was real, and she was hounded out her job for the fact that she knew, and she was trying to expose it. This lady knows that the trumpet sounds that were aforementioned, the trumpet and the roaring and all that, are the same sounds that people are hearing round the world right now.